to the show. Codswallop and Blatherskye. I'm Codswallop, and he is Blatherskye.
I am Blatherskye.
Yes. Good
and
to see you. Why are you smaller than me?
uh,
About time. You should be here.
but I was here before. I was just behind the curtain.
Can you seriously expect me to realize that?
Don't you know that that's how this show works? We just appear.
Every time you are late. Every time.
Listen, forget all your timeliness stuff. I show up when I'm ready.
Good of you to show up. Good of you to show up.
Thank you.
I thought it was a good joke personally, but hey, that's what we're here for.
Jokes are what this whole show is about. I mean, without jokes, what would we be?
Karen told me a good joke the other day.
Oh yeah. let me hear it.
My dog has no nose. How does it smell? Awful.
Noses. All animals have noses. All animals have noses.
Obviously needs a bit of a work, the joke, but I thought it was quite good.
Please, can I just give you some instruction on joke telling?
Quite cheeky, Michael. Quite cheeky, considering you're the worst at it.
Really? Then why do I have so many followers on Instagram?
Since when? Last time I looked was about 3.
True, but there are 3 very high quality followers.
Unusually high quality.
Very, very. I don't know.
When are you going to admit it, Michael, that I'm more popular than you?
Exactly. I've been trying to get your followers over to my Instagram page. It's not working.
You need to just give up and learn.
0 chance of me ever giving up, Louise. 0.
Yeah, I just felt a real impulse to speak with letters of the alphabet. I don't know where that came from. It was sort of really weird.
Yeah, that was bizarre. But at least we made it through.
We made it, thank goodness. Let's do some improv. Now, this show is entirely improvised, as we're going to prove right now. Shall we get a location or a word?
Sure. Let's get a location from Tokyo.
From Tokyo? We could just choose Tokyo. No, we're going to get one from Tokyo.
The location is Spaceship.
Spaceship it is! Some improvisation for your amusement on the word spaceship. Oh, yes, nice in here. It's a very nice spaceship. Very top of the range.
Blurp. Blurp.
Huh?
Blurp, you can't be in this room, Blurp. This is for executives only, Blurp.
I want to be an executive.
Blurp. I've told you, Blurp. You need to clean the excrement room.
Oh no, not the excrement room. Last time it was out of control.
Yes, Blurp, you are the excrement room sanitation commissioner.
Oh, that is a stupid title, just made so that I clean up poop.
Well, we considered calling you the poop sweeper, but it didn't have a good ring to it.
No, I will take the title that you just said instead. Mr. Deedee, please. Since I was a tiny child, I wanted to have my own spaceship.
Really?
Yes, I do. I remember what it was like. Mommy.
Yes, my little, who's my little squirt?
Oh, it is so nice, Mommy, that you care about me so much.
Oh, you're going to grow up to be a big Blurp. You are going to be a good, successful Blurp.
Oh, I wish I wasn't like my daddy, who is an excrement officer. That would be so shameful.
Well, your dada works very hard and he does clean. He is actually the commissioner of excrement sanitation on one of the best ships in the galaxy.
I want more than that, Mama. I would like to have my own spaceship.
Well, you, Blurp, can do anything you want. The sky is the limit. The world is your oyster.
Yes. And so I remember that my mummy always used to say that one day the world would be my oyster.
Well, Blurp, oysters are only on Earth, and we have not yet reached Earth. It is still 4,000 light years from here.
Can I just touch the dials?
Blurp, I remember what happened last time you touched those dials.
Oh, yes, I remember it too.
Blurp, Blurp, you touched the dials? Blurp,
Sorry.
you have put us off course. We are headed straight for that black hole, Blurp.
What is that? Where is that flame coming from?
I don't know. The oxygen tanks are leaking and there's methane in here. I can smell it.
I literally pressed one tiny green button. How could it possibly have caused the methane and explosion? It seems a little bit dangerous to me.
The green button that says, do not ever press the green button.
I'm sorry. There is someone at the spaceship door.
Maybe you should go answer the door.
Yes, I will. Yes, I remember it. There was a fire inspector at the door, and he told me never ever to press the methane button.
Yes, the fire inspector, he outranks you. You should always heed his warnings.
I'm sorry, Mr. Deedee. Can I just say, it's very dangerous. If I was to design a spaceship, I would never put a button that basically on the keypad that caused such explosions.
Well, under the right conditions, Blurp, that button actually prevents explosions if there is a reverse methane analytic conversion catalysis. We would use that button. In that case, it would save all our lives. You, however, pushed it when the methane tanks were overloaded with solar radiation, which, forget, you would have learned all this if you went to executive management school instead of excrement sanitation commissioner school.
I didn't go to that school. I was just put at this level. But tell me more about this school you went to.
Well, I remember when I was just a young lad. It was in the director's school. Teacher, I have the answer to number XJ47. It is 42.
Oh, very, very good, Deedee. Excellent work. I am extremely proud of you, and you should go top of the class, and not at all because your father and mother have paid quite a lot of money for you to be here.
Oh, yes, Mama and Dada. They actually bought this whole building for me. There wasn't even a building here before they were here.
Yes, the entire wing is named after you and your family. In fact, your mum and dad sit in the corner of the room constantly watching me.
I know, with that 7,000 volt taser weapon. It is amazing how it sparkles like that when they push the button.
This is why my face has never quite been the same. It's sort of pushed right in due to the tasing.
Well, teacher, I'm so glad I'm receiving an A for this semester, and I'm looking forward to my first command.
Excuse me, your father and mother are coming towards me with a taser gun, so let's make it an A+, shall we?
Oh, thank you so much.
Wait a second, so basically your mother and father paid for you to be at school and that's why you did well.
Well, no, I did well because of the merits of my high intelligence blurp, and my hard work has paid off through many generations of other people's work.
Yes, whatever you tell yourself to sleep at night.
Oh, I don't usually tell myself anything. I have one of those night hammers where I just hit myself on the head and I pass out.
You seem to me like a person who has no friends.
Well, it is lonely at the top, Blurp. That is true. I don't need friends because I am actually the world champion solitaire player.
Oh, I see. And I believe you competed recently in a competition.
I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats for the final of the solitaire competition.
Done.
Aha! I believe we have a winner, and not because your parents are sat in the corner of the room with a taser.
Well, they did sponsor this whole event, and I actually am the only contestant, but thank you for letting me win.
Yes, they did, and they also paid for my house and 2 holidays.
Well, it does help when your parents are royalty and discovered a rare gem on the 4th planet circling our pulsar.
Yes, that's right, and you can't afford to go on holiday to Nebulous 5 unless you get a lot of money from bribery. Congratulations, son.
Well, thank you very much.
So it seems that everything in your life is basically down to being paid in your mother and father's large taser.
Blurp, let me explain how the universe works, okay? Your parents buy things and they succeed, and this passes down through the blood. That is the royal way. Don't you know your parents have brought poop down the way to you? That is why you are where you are.
I don't think you realize how privileged you are.
Oh, I'm not privileged. It is just through the hard work of my DNA, because we are all just children of our own DNA. So I am really just an extension of my ancestors.
Okay, well, I would like to meet your mother. Tell me more about your mother.
Well, I remember my mother telling me a story when she was young.
I got the taser out.
Oh, come
on, son. You're going to go far. Why? Because I married your father. He's full of money.
Wow, Mom, thanks. I am just so happy you and Dad bought me this brand new racer ship to drive myself to school with.
Oh, yes, that's right. Let me tell you a story. Once there lived a little rich boy, and he had everything he ever wanted. The end.
Oh, that's a great story, Mom. And I think, well, how did he get everything? But what if he wanted to be sad? Then he wouldn't be able to do that if he had everything.
Oh, he could be sad if he wanted to, but why would he want to?
Well, maybe people don't like to always be happy.
Oh, San, you're on another planet, love. I don't really understand at all.
So don't tase me again, Mom, okay? Please don't tase me.
Oh, I've never tased you, son, but I will tase anybody who crosses you. Know that the taser is always close at hand.
Okay. So...
Your mother sounds like a right nightmare.
Yeah, well, she did tase my first wife, and her 4 eyeballs came out of her ears. It was disgusting.
And I'm guessing that's not normal for her species.
No, they're supposed to come out of her nose.
Thought so. Well,
you know, Blurp, I never realized that you're actually quite tall for your age. What are you, 603 now?
Yes, 603.
Wow.
Time flies quickly on this planet.
Did you did you did you always work on this ship? Didn't you have another job before this?
Yes, I used to work in a casino.
Oh, the one on Blazar 7?
Yes, they have very short years on Blazar 7.
Was it exciting to work in a casino? I've never been.
Let me explain to you about it. It was this amazing wheel. A wheel of many numbers, and it had a wheel inside a wheel inside a wheel inside a wheel inside a wheel.
Really?
Yes, you would place a bet. Do you know what I mean by a bet?
Why don't you tell me?
I'll explain all about it. Okay. So, imagine that you've got a wheel inside 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 a wheel. And then you take money and you place a bet on which of the many, many segments will be chosen by the green squid monster. Yes.
I've never even touched money. Isn't it filthy?
Yes. The squid monster would wave his arms. And then when he chose a number, if it was yours, you won more money.
More money?
Yes, more
Who
money.
needs more money? We have all the money we need.
Well, some people don't have all the money they need.
Oh.
My job was to clean the squid. Can you lift your arm up, please, sir? All right, he's chosen ball number 61. 61? Okay, you have won 10,000. Okay, he's changed his mind and chosen number 62. You have won 50,000 billion. Yes. Okay, he's back. Okay, now he's chosen number 1,207. You are a winner. Congratulations. He's looking pretty fatigued, but we'll let him pick one more. Go on, and then he's going to have a break. Okay, he has picked number 5. Number 5. Thank you very much. Right, replace your bets. I'm going to go and clean him again. Oh my God, what a job. I wish I had something better than this.
Well, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
That job's. Well, I'm glad you made it up the ladder to the excrement sanitation team.
Yes, absolutely. I've done it all in the past, you know. So your wife, her eyes came out. I suppose you're not married anymore.
No, I am a widow. I'm actually looking for a bride to birth me another 3,000 children so we can occupy the planet of Zorak.
Oh, well, I have 8 different genders.
Ooh. That is interesting. How many births have you given?
None. Not a single birth yet. But I would be, you know, I'm very good with poop.
No births and 8 genders. And you are 603 years old. Blurp. Blurp. I think that is not true, is it? I read in your employee file that you did birth a halfling on the moon of Alavar.
Okay, I did birth that baby. Now I remember. Baby.
Mama.
Okay, you look strange.
Mama.
You seem to be growing at a rate that I've never seen before.
Ooh.
You are
Mom,
more. Yes, you look like a 300-year-old already.
boy, where do we go for lunch, Mama?
Oh my goodness me. You're half squid. I must have accidentally got pregnant while cleaning that squid. Oh no, 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 no. You'll have to go with your father. No, 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 no.
Daddy? Daddy
Yes,
the
Daddy.
squid?
Daddy is a squid, yes.
And I get to go with him?
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes!
God. So you can understand from my point of view, I needed to get rid of it because it was, a complete accident that I got pregnant with that squid because I was just cleaning it. I didn't know how you get pregnant from a giant galactic squid.
Yes, Blurp, that is very, very interesting, but you should never abandon your offspring until they have given you their slime modules.
I couldn't help it. He was quite disgusting. He was very slimy.
Well, okay, Blurb. Um, I, it is not acceptable for me to mate with a excrement commissioner. Although I am looking for a new birthing partner, but there is a loophole if you're interested in birthing an army for the planetary colonization.
Seems like a terrible deal to me, but is it better than cleaning up excrement? Is the question.
Well, it is all a matter of a raise. Would you like a raise? Would you like?
Can I touch the buttons?
You can get promoted, but you can't touch the buttons, only the levers. You can get promoted to levers. Yes, not buttons. Would you like this job?
Yes, the job of your wife or husband.
Well, yes, it is my spouse's position on that eight-legged chair over there, which you can sit. Okay, Blurp. I would like you, now that you are, a executive of levers, you should know that our secret mission is actually, we are going to steal the taser back from my mother.
This sounds like a fabulous mission to me. She seems like a woman thoroughly undeserving of a taser.
Yes, she has been holding it over my head for a long time. She's a very nasty woman. And she's asked me to blow up a sun, and I don't want to do it.
Okay, that's a fair enough point. Let me touch the lever and launch us into our future, Mr.
Okay.
Deedee.
Let us go.
Whoosh. And that is our show.
Yeah.
A really unlikely love affair.
Who knew that there were so many genders in this universe?
There was and there is.
Well, thanks for joining us. We are Codswallop at Blatherskite. We'll be back soon. We don't know when, but thanks again.
In another galaxy, another place, with giant squids we do not know.
Who knows?